talk about the eye of awareness. Awareness is like your eyeball in the sense that it can see. And I want you to kind of refer to your eyeball here. This eyeball, you got two eyeballs, your eyeballs can see, and that which it can see, it is not. Right? So practically, right, my eyes can see the teacup. Therefore, it is not the teacup. My eyes can see the microphone. Therefore, it is not the microphone. My eyes can see the plant. Therefore, it's not the plant. My eyes can see the computer. Therefore, it's not the computer. Now, keep that in mind. The same is with consciousness. Right? Consciousness, awareness. Awareness can see the body. Right? It sees and it knows. It's like an intelligent seeing. It sees and it knows. You know your body. Your body doesn't know you. You're aware of your body. You're aware. Aware is like you're aware. It's got this like seeing capacity, right? It's a seeing knowing. You're aware of your body. Your body isn't aware of you. You're aware of your emotions. Your emotions aren't aware of you. You're aware of your mind. Your mind isn't aware of you. So let's come back to the eyeballs metaphor. Because I, consciousness, can see, because I can see my body, because I know my body, I am not my body. Because I can see my emotions, I know my emotions, I am not my emotions. Because I can see my mind, my thoughts, and because I know my mind, my thoughts, I am not my mind, I'm not my thoughts. Okay? Just like the seeing, when we see with our eyes, there's an experience of the teacup. There's an experience of the microphone. There's an experience of the computer, right? That which you see, you experience. Similarly with awareness, with consciousness, is when whatever it's seeing, it's also experiencing. Do you experience your body, or does your body experience you? You experience your body. Do you experience your feelings, or do your feelings experience you? You experience your feelings. Do you experience your thoughts, or do your thoughts experience you? You experience your thoughts. So can you see to what I'm pointing at? That dimension in you, that deeper dimension of awareness, it is that which sees and knows and experiences. If it couldn't see, if it couldn't know, which is its nature, the seeing, the knowing, it's innate to awareness. Without that awareness, how could there be an experience? If you close your eyes right now, there's a seeing that your eyes are closed. There's a knowing that your eyes are closed. There's an experience that your eyes are closed. Even though you have your eyes closed, how is it that you can see the darkness? How is it that you know the darkness? How is it that you have the experience of the darkness? right? You can say your name. You can close your eyes and just say your name, but not verbally, right? There was a knowing. There's a knowing. What is it that's knowing that there was the name said? Now let's go a little deeper. What is it that knows that even when you said the name, what is it that heard it? Right? Try it again. Say your name without verbally saying it. Say your name, close your eyes. There's something that's hearing without your ears. You can hear it. There's a hearing without your ears, just like there's a seeing without your eyes. Right? Close your eyes and picture a monkey. And picture the monkey speaking your name. There's something that knows this. Something that sees, it's seeing the monkey without eyes. Your eyes are shut. And there's something that's hearing without your ears. What is that? It's the awareness. It's that consciousness. Our experience of the world is the world is experienced through our five senses. And this gives us the perceptions. Okay? It gives us a perception. What is that knows the perception? Right? There's the five senses. You can say then it moves back one level. You're perceiving. What is the perceiver? What is the perceiver? What is it that is perceiving? There's something one more layer back. What is perceiving? The smelling of the nose. The nose is the sensor. What is it that is seeing? That is perceiving the seeing. There's something that's perceiving the seeing of the physical eyes. It's the pure awareness. It's the pure consciousness. And just like I'm showing you, is because it can see it, it's showing up as it's not it. I'm not the teacup because I can see the teacup and I can know the teacup and I can experience the teacup. But then a lot of times we jump in because there's this identification with the body that this body is experiencing the teacup, right? The body knows the teacup. The body is seeing the teacup. But even that is seen. The body is seen. See it? that you are seeing the body see the teacup. You are experiencing the body experience the teacup. That the body is also an experience in your consciousness. Consciousness, awareness. You are aware of the teacup. You are also aware of the body. So just like there's the teacup, the computer, and the microphone, those three objects, and then there's an identification with the body, this body is experiencing those. This is also perceived as an object to awareness. And that awareness is what you are. Because like I said, does the teacup know awareness? Is the teacup aware of awareness? No. Is the microphone aware of awareness? No. Is the computer aware of awareness? No. Is the body aware of awareness? No. Awareness is aware of the body. How can you confirm this? You can confirm this right now. Are you aware of your body? Yes. Are you aware of your breath? Yes. Think of a monkey. Are you aware of thinking a monkey? Yes. The problem is when we say like I, or when I say you, is we have this belief that we're the body. But this starts to, when you're investigating, when you're actually looking for yourself in your own experience, like I said, this is not a belief. You have the belief. I don't have that belief. I'm saying question that belief. Look at that belief. Find out if it's true. Find out if that belief is true. And what you'll find is it's not true. It's not true. We're having this belief that this awareness is generated from the body. But this body is experienced in your awareness. And you can confirm it right now. Is your body in your awareness? Yes. What else is in your awareness? Everything. The room that you're in, the chair that you're sitting on, your computer or your phone, the sound, what you're seeing, what you're hearing. Is the smelling? Is that in your awareness? Yes. Am I aware of smelling? Yes. This is how you're confirming it. You're confirming it experientially. It's your direct experience. So this is just one of those things where just trying to say it a different way, trying to point to the same thing in different ways. But the metaphor of your eyes is very similar, because that that awareness, it's got a seeing quality to it. It's got a seeing quality to it. And things are seen as like objects, right? Teacup, plant, computer, microphone, body. They're all objects that are appearing in your awareness. These things, plant, teacup, microphone, computer, that's seen as content, right? In consciousness, in awareness's perspective, this is all content. Now, the reason why the awareness, we can't see awareness so easily is, one, it's formless. Two, it's invisible. And three, it's the same way that if I were to hand you a book and you read the book, and I say, well, how was that book? And you're telling me all about it. I go, great. How was the paper? And you kind of look and you go, what? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the paper. Why? What was so special about the paper? What was it? You're now thinking, what was it? Made out of gold? What happened? I don't know. It was a book. Leave me alone. That's because the paper is the context, right? It's what the content is showing up on. The content is all the words. But the words are, you can say, contained. They appear, is a better word, they appear on the paper. The paper gives the reality to the words. Without the paper, there would be no words. Right? That's what I mean. That's the context. Awareness is like the context. This is all content, even the body. The body is seen as content. Content, 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 which is all appearing in the awareness that's an invisible, invisible, formless, you can say, infinite container, but this container does not have edges. There's no boundary to it. I'm just saying container because you can say that, like when you're, this is a container, right? The contents of this container is the tea, right? Without the container, there wouldn't be the experience of the tea, right? Likewise, without the page, there's no. What's the basis for those words in the story? It's like it's the thing that's so easily overlooked, right? You got a whiteboard and you write a bunch of stuff. The content, you erase it. Content's appearing and disappearing. But there's something that hasn't left. There's something that was prior to the content. The board. The board is prior to whatever you're writing on it. It's already there. And by there, I mean here. It's already here. Similarly, like a computer screen, like a movie, a TV screen. The screen is already here. Prior to the movie, there's just the screen. The movie appears, giving you the appearance that there's 3 dimensions. The movie looks very entertaining and it's immersive, and we then focus so much on the movie, and after the 2-hour movie, right, you're so caught up in the movie, and then did you notice that screen? What screen? The screen. It's the reality of the movie, because the movie is coming and going. And after the movie, then there's, let's say, another movie, and then another, and then another. But the screen is there the entire time. It's just we're overlooking it because we get so identified with the character, the plot. We get so immersed in the story and the emotions that we totally overlook the screen. But really, there's nothing to that movie other than that screen, because everything else is just an appearance. The movie, the activity of the movie and all that, it's considered content. And you can say the context, the container of that movie, Although in this example, there's edges, obviously, to the screen. With consciousness, imagine that screen just going infinite left and right, up and down kind of thing. It's infinite. But the same thing is the life experience is like the movie, just appearing and disappearing. Even your body. Your body is obviously appearing right now. And when you go to bed, doesn't it disappear? To awareness, yes, it does. Because are you aware of the body when you're sleeping? No. And even in deep sleep, are you aware of your mind? No. There's that point in our sleep, hopefully, everyone's experiences deep sleep. Maybe not for as long a period of time as others, but there's that point where we're the waking state. Then we go to bed, and now there's the experience of the dream state, and then there's the experience of the dreamless or the deep sleep state. Whereas the dream state, there's still activity of mind. Waking state, activity of body and mind. Dream state, activity of mind. Deep sleep state, no activity, no experience of body and mind. And then repeat back to waking state. But to awareness's perspective, it's seeing, well, the body's appearing, then it disappears, and then it disappears, and then back to here, it appears. So even the body is appearing and disappearing, just like the mind. It's appearing, it disappears, and then it appears again. And in deep states of meditation, the same is true. Deep states of meditation, there's no awareness of body. There's no awareness of mind. But there's an awareness that's always here, aware of itself, and that's when it becomes obvious. Because without the body there and without the mind there, there's just an awareness of simply existing, being, presence, awareness, knowingness. What is that? What is it that still knows, even though it's like the body is gone, even though the mind is gone? So before, if you think that the mind is generating all the knowing, that the body is generating the knowing, well, when the body leaves, the mind leaves, there's still a knowing. There's still an experience. And what you're experiencing is actually just pure awareness at that point in meditation. And it's always there. It's kind of like in that movie screen analogy, the screen is always experiencing the movie, but without the movie, when the movie comes to an end, it's then the screen is, oh, there's no movie, and it's experiencing itself because it's like that activity's not there. The activity disappeared. Oh, I'm not the character in the movie, because when the character disappeared, I'm still here, right? And that's the voice of the screen. That's like consciousness. When the character, when the body, when the person disappears, I'm still here, right? When all the activity, all the thinking disappears, I'm still here. I'm aware that I'm still present. And that's when it becomes obvious that you're ever present, that you don't come and go. These states, waking, dream state, deep sleep state, they are coming and going. But they are coming and going in your awareness. They're appearing and disappearing in your awareness. You know this experientially. Because how could there be an experience of that waking, transitioning to the dream, transitioning to the deep sleep, transitioning back to the waking state, if there was no awareness? That's how you confirm it experientially. You're aware that you're in waking state right now, you would say. You're aware of the waking state. And when dreaming, there's an awareness of the dream state. How else would you know that you dreamed at night? And then there's an awareness of the deep sleep. Peace. It's like at the end of the movie, no activity. Turn off the movie. It's peaceful to the screen. I was getting tired of all that activity. I was getting tired of the story. Right? So all of those appearances, they're coming and going in the infinite. It's space-like. It's not even space. It's more subtle than space. The infinite, transparent, space-like container without edges, consciousness. Everything is contained in it. Appearing, it's arising out of it and appearing in it, being experienced by it. And this is, like I said, there's no beliefs. You can confirm this every single night. As you're drifting to sleep, what is aware of the transition? What's aware of the transition? What's aware that there's like almost a letting go of the body? Waking state, there's an awareness of the body. Then there's a transition to dream state where there's no awareness of the body. What's aware of that? What's aware of that must be prior to the waking, the dream, the deep sleep state. What's aware of something that's changing, that's impermanent, like the waking state, right? You're not always waking. There's not always an experience of the waking state, I should say. And there's not always an experience of the dream state, right? That's not 24/7. But what is 24/7 is the awareness. When were you not aware? Is there any point that you were not aware? You're always aware. That's awareness's nature, is self-aware. You're always aware. How could it be possible to have an experience of not being aware? There can be an experience of nothing, but there can't be any sort of experience where you're not aware. Because what would know that you're not aware? Something that's aware. Something that's aware. I can't say, hold on a second. Let me close my eyes. Right there. Mitch, I was not aware right there. What is aware that you're saying that you're not aware? It'd be awareness. So it's not, it's nothing special. We are all this awareness. And this is everyone's direct experience. Are you aware? Yes. Are you aware of being aware? Yes. All right. Then that's the foundation. That's where we start. That's where we start. That awareness is aware of the identification with the body. That awareness is aware of the believing in the body. believing yourself to be the body? What is it that knows? If I said, are you the body? You go, yeah, of course. So you believe that you're the body? You go, yeah. What is aware of that believing in the body? Something must be prior to that belief. And that which is prior is awareness. And that's what kind of happens is awareness gets mixed up in the experience. The experience is the body, right? You confirm this right now. Do you experience your body? I do. I'm experiencing my body waving its hands like this and talking, and of course there's an experience. Yes. So I'm aware of that experience. Therefore, I'm not that experience. Right? Then we can start seeing that there's now this kind of separation happening. I can see the teacup. I'm not the teacup. Whatever I can see, there's a distance. Whatever I see is an object in my awareness, is an object that I can see. My eyeballs can see that cup, right? Coming back to that analogy. Therefore, that cup is not my eyeballs. But this is what makes it difficult. Because can my eyeballs see my eyeballs? Can the eye see the eye? Can this eyeball see itself? No. Likewise with consciousness, it's in, up to this point to help create the realization is consciousness, it's seeing things as objects. But at this point, it's like it can't see itself. But when the shift happens, it realizes that everything it sees, that not this, I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not that. But what is seeing? What is the one that is doing the looking? That's awareness. Awareness is the seeing. Awareness is the seeing. I don't want to say seer because it's not like how you would say like a person or a male or female. It's non-personal. It's not really a seer, it's a seeing. It's awareness that is seeing. It sees, okay, it sees the teacup, it's not the teacup. Sees the computer, not the computer. Sees the microphone, it's not the microphone. Sees the plant, I'm not the plant. Okay, well, then it's okay. Sees the body, not the body. Okay. I mean, it's like I've seen everything, then where am I? Well, what is doing the looking? That's what I am. I'm the seeing. We don't see it because we're looking for like a form, like we're looking for like a physical body because we believe ourselves to be the body. We believe ourselves to be the person. Like we're going to find this small, Mitch that's wearing a hoodie, but just a small little entity somewhere in my mind, somewhere in my head. Maybe I'll find something that looks exactly like this, but in my heart. And that's me looking for a separate entity. So we're looking for another object. But like I said, one more time with the analogy, it's with the eye. It's like the eye, it's looking. Well, hey, this eye is trying to find itself. It can only see what it's not. I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not. Oh, I'm lost. Where am I? I don't know. I can't be found, says the eyeball. And then that's where the realization starts coming in right now. Well, what is doing the looking? What is seeing? That's what I am. I'm the seeing.